Viktor Gyökeres, man of the match, people. Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, 3 points for Arsenal, another clean sheet. If I'm right in saying 0 shots on target for Burnley. I think in 7 games we've not conceded a shot on target yet. Something crazy like that. And I'm not counting the Crystal Palace game. Eddie Nketiah, that's never a shot on target. How can I even count that shot on target? Anyway, 2-0 to Arsenal, people. Another clean sheet. Controlled, dominant performance. 25 points. I think we're 10 above Liverpool, 9 above City. Last time I checked. Obviously, City do play tomorrow against Bournemouth. Liverpool play. As time I'm recording this, they got 2 hours till they kick off against Aston Villa. Arsenal were dominant. We controlled the game, and it's light work. Now, it's not even me. It's no disrespect to Burnley because actually, I'll put it this way: the first half of me was one of the best I've seen Arsenal play this season. We were free flowing. We were exciting to watch. We were all over them. We dominated that first half. It should have been 3-4 nil at halftime. You know, we had that the Bravka save where Gyokeres played off Saka. Trossard had a chance where the Burnley defender almost off the line. You know, if he had a bit more power in that chance, that should have been a goal. We were dominating them. You know, creating some chances, playing some really nice, sort of attractive football for once. And we got the first goal, set piece. You know, and then we scored a second from open play. But it came from a set piece. Gyokeres with the header, buzzing for him as well. And for me, I said it at the start, Gyokeres, my man of the match. Now, if you guys wonder him, he did come off at half time. He apparently got an elbow to the face. And that's hopefully it's just a bit bruised up and it's not too serious. And he'll be back for the game, maybe against Slavia, or if we have to rest him against Slavia, play him against Sunderland away, of course, which would be quite a tough game to be fair. But yeah, for me, sort of a game of two halves in that sense because the second half it was a bit more slower. Obviously, Gyökeres came off at half time, and you can see that made a big impact when Marino came on. It was a bit more slower, and maybe Arteta told them to, you know, sort of just be in control of the game because we dominated possession. And towards the end, Burnley, I mean, again, we didn't see the shot on target, but you know, it was done really at 2-0 to be fair, wasn't it, people? Like, especially against his Arsenal defence, even a 1-0, you know, even if we go ahead, it's very, very hard to get, you know, score against his or even create chances against his Arsenal defence. We were that good today, and Real barely had anything to do, to be fair. When they had, I mean, they had the free kick Burnley right towards the end, didn't they? Which hit the post, but that was really it in terms of chances created for them. And you know, Ethan came on and he did his thing in that second half, and he had that chance where he could have scored. But I mean, listen, apart from that, that first half was superb. I thought Gyokeres for me man of the match, not just because he scored, but his hold up play, sorry, his overall play. Yeah, the hold up play was superb. Now a lot of people were sort of saying this could be a game where he could struggle. You know, Turf Moor, it's a smaller stadium. It's, you know, obviously Burnley, the way how they play as well, they can be quite physical at times. People were saying he's going to struggle, but if anything, he bullied them. He bullied Kyle Walker and he bullied their defense. Their defense couldn't handle him. His hold up play was top class. Link up play was amazing. That second goal as well. Look at the pass from that second goal into Trossard from Gyokeres. He was absolutely superb. For me, he's my man of the match today. Closely followed by Declan Rice, machine, absolute machine in the midfield, engine in the midfield, mate. Zubimendi up there as well for man of the match. I thought you know, he tidied up really well in the midfield, did his thing, you know, did the basics really well, but you know, did what he had to do. You know, I thought he had a really good game in there. And yeah, honestly, like the defense wasn't, you know, Saliba, Gabriel, solid games. As I said, Red didn't have a lot to do. Kala had a solid game as well. Nketiah came on, looked really solid. Timber was solid. You know, they tried their best to get forward as well, the fullbacks when they could. The midfield, Rice and Zubi, I just mentioned, superb. Eze, I thought Eze for me, he you know, he had a quiet game. It doesn't mean he played bad, but he had quite a quiet game. I would like to see Ethan on a bit more earlier than he did. Thought Ethan played well when he came on. You know, he created some big chances, tried to get involved, but again, I want to see him have more time. Instead of getting like what he had 20 minutes today. You know, maybe bring him with a half an hour to go or 40 minutes or sorry, 35 minutes to go in the second half, then give him a bit more time than he actually got. Saka, I thought, was unlucky not to score today. Um, Trossard, I thought, had a really good game as well, to be fair. And obviously, Gyökeres was my man of the match. So, yeah, overall, guys, 2-0 win, a clean sheet again. We are looking really, really good right now. And I'm not going to sit here and get over hyped about it because we're in November. And I've been through this. I mean, we've been through it as Arsenal fans, where we get our hopes up every single season, especially in the last few seasons as well, and it ends up all sort of come crashing down towards the end of when it comes to April, March time, May time. We've seen it in previous seasons, so it's been a very, very dominant start to the season. Very, very good start. We're getting wins and we're getting clean sheets as well. This defense is unstoppable right now, and I do think we can break the Chelsea record of conceding 15 goals in that one season. But at the same time, I'm also gonna not get too overhyped just yet. It's still a long way to go, but we're in a very, very good position, and it's credit to Arteta. Credit to this squad. I mean, this squad looks fantastic defensively. Even the midfield today, I thought was absolutely superb in there. And even we still got players to look forward to coming back. Still got Madueke on his way back. How he's going to play Havertz when he comes back as well. Odegaard still quite key to this team, I think. There's probably a few more that I'm missing as well. Martinelli obviously had a knock. I think Trossard did really well to play like almost full 90 minutes, didn't he? He played quite a lot, and he played very, very, very well because obviously Martinelli is out injured as well with a knock. But yeah, it's just incredible to see, man. It's a really, really good start. Really proud of the team so far this season. We're grinding out these results and we're keeping clean sheets. We're so compact as a team, and it should be taking us really far this season. I don't want to again get overhyped, but this is a year. And we said it every single year, man. But you got that feeling around it. Excuse me, because number one, for the first time in my lifetime, in these transfer windows, we've actually done what's required. We brought in a striker. We added to our defense already in terms of the depth. We brought in Nkapie and Mosquera, two absolute beasts, by the way. We don't even play week in, week out, but when they come in, they're studs people, right? We brought in Eze, obviously Gyokeres, we got that striker in. That's proved. Look how good this offense is. This is, one of the best offenses that I've seen being alive as an Arsenal fan since the Invincibles, really. But did the Invincibles really have the depth that we've got now? Like we have competition for places. Even with injuries, we still put up a really good squad today. We can still put up a really good squad. And I think that takes us really far, man. I think it takes us really far. I think this has got to be the year. It has to be, man. The squad we've got is one of the best we've had. One of the best we've ever had, I think. Now it's time to get over the line with Arteta to get us the Premier League to win trophies this season. It's really as simple as that, people. But yeah, overall, I think my man of the match personally today, I was so impressed with Viktor Gyökeres, even though he played 45 minutes. I would give it to him. But I think Declan Rice is up there. And I also think Martin Zubimendi's up there as well. I think those three, for me, were my man of the match today. And yeah, very, very controlled performance, very dominant performance. We got the job done. And, we move Slavia Prague now on Tuesday. Maybe we can rotate a few players like Nkapie. I like to see him start and maybe Lewis Skelly come in. And we'll see what happens, how fit Gyökeres will be for the Slavia game. And then, of course, the big one, it'll be a very tough game. Sunderland away at Stadium of Light, tough place to go to. They're having a great season. But I'm very confident that I went through the November games earlier when we did the watch. So I'm big at everyone who watched that, by the way. Thank you all so much for the support on that one. But I went through that game and, we there's some tough games in there, like Chelsea away. Bayern Munich will be the big test for me. The scum, Northern Derby. But I think we can go throughout these November games. I think we win it. I think we can not lose any of them. Whether it's a draw against Bayern, it's a draw against Bayern. But I think we win every single other one. And I think we can keep, majority of those, we can keep, clean sheets in the process as well. This team's going to be very hard to score against, man. And it's already proved that this season. We're at a complete unit overall as a team. And that unit at the back that we've got is incredible to see. So that could be the reason why we one of the reasons why we do win the Premier League is because of how good our defense is, people. It's really as simple as that. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about the game down below. Smash like on the video, it'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, thanks everyone so much for support. Come on, you Gunners, big win, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching.